Hey guys, Unfrequented World. I am out at my grandfather's property today. Came out to help my uncle a little bit this morning, and it's a beautiful day. I've got a few hours, so I'm going to do some metal detecting. Right here where my grandfather had his garden for many years, and I don't know what was here before that, so not expecting to find any coins or anything today, but lots of iron goodies. And we'll try up the hill for the gold ring, which started this metal detecting hobby almost a year ago. So this will be the third machine. We'll try the AT Pro up the hill and see if it can find that long lost ring. So today you guys will note I'm using the White Stigmaster. Didn't like it the first day I used it, but the other digger I've got is about to snap. So today we've got no choice. We're going to try this out, give it a full day's work, and see if we can't get accustomed to it. So first signal in the garden here, guys. Look at that nice rich soil. And it's a buckle. I don't know if that would have been my grandfather's. That's pretty cool. Well, I apologize guys if this turns into one of those days, but there's the second signal in the garden. Well, that one was hard to find, guys. That is a lead pellet from like a 177 caliber air rifle. My grandfather had a hand pellet gun that he used to carry for birds, and I wonder if maybe they were out here target practicing by the garden. Whew. Well, girls, remember I said I'd never be detecting shirtless and in a thong? Well, we're halfway there. I had to lose one layer. Man, it's warm today. Friggin' awesome. I've been waiting for spring for 8 months. Damn it, even my own grandparents. I wonder if that came off a smoke pack. Both of them used to smoke back in the day, 30 years ago. So that's my grandfather's house. He's been moved into town this year. It was the first winter he couldn't do it alone out here with wood and everything by himself. It was too hard on him. And my uncle was telling me this morning there was a moose came right up here and was standing here this morning and went up the hill. We have so much wildlife out here. And I just went to throw my shirt in the truck, and I want to show you guys. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the phone. But sunning down here on the hill, you might remember last year what I shot for dinner. If you can see him right beside that tree there. Grouse. All kinds of partridge here. It's nice and sunny there, so that one's just sitting there having a little bit of a warm up. But there's all kinds of deer here and rabbits and all kinds of stuff. We've watched the fox raise kits here year after year. So beautiful spot, very close to my heart. Well, there's the last 3 holes. I've got what I would think is a coin signal here. 85, 86, 81. Let's dig it. Well, it is not a coin, guys. It is a fired slug. That is the lead bullet out of a high-powered rifle of some sort. So not a coin. Well, I thought I had a coin here as well, 78 ringing up on the machine, but it's a grommet off of a tarp. And actually you can see a piece of the tarp still on there. So this flat spot here in the last 20 years has not been a garden. And all of us kids and grandkids and cousins, we pitch our tents here when we have our family get-together. We have a big party every fall, and well, we used to anyway, but that's so that's what that is. Okay guys, here's a tag, and it's one of the War Amps of Canada tags that you stick on your keys, and you're supposed to be able to put them in any mailbox and you get your keys returned to you. They're still doing this program today. It's funny, my wife just got one of these envelopes in the mail 2 days ago, and so I dug this up and I want to show you guys. There's nothing attached to it. However, there's still something in the hole. Maybe it's the key that goes with this tag. Nope, not a key, just another stupid piece of foil. Can't help but sit here and reminisce a little bit. Like I say, this was my grandfather's garden, and I was raised by my grandparents until I was about 8. Then we moved off, and Mom got her own place. But my grandfather always had an electric fence just to keep the raccoons and things out, and it was maybe 2 feet off the ground, 3 feet off the ground. And one night he was teaching us what would conduct electricity. Oh, grab that stick there and touch the electric fence, see what happens. Nothing. Oh, okay. Stick your rubber boot on there, see what happens. Oh, nothing. Okay, try this and that. And eventually, we got into the peas when he wasn't there. And I was standing there eating a pea, and he said, okay. He said, now I want you to take that pea pod and touch the electric fence. Well, as you can imagine, it snapped pretty hard, and I went jumping 3 feet one way, and the pea pod went flying another. And then he looked at me in all seriousness and told me, you shouldn't have done that, because now you're going to die. And I was like, oh my God, as a little kid, I ran to the house. I remember crying to my grandma, and he just laughed. He thought that was funny because I was stealing his peas. Taught me a lesson, but that's country for you. Tell a 5-year-old kid he zapped himself. Nah. I still love you, Papa. You want to know what the worst part about that find is? I had to dig 2 holes to find it. I missed it the first time. But on a brighter note, the White Stigmaster is getting some use, and it's not as bad as I originally thought. The handle just takes a little getting used to. It's quite thick, but man, is it sturdy. That thing is not going to break. Well, I wasn't expecting to find that in the garden. That's a Molson export cap. There's no denying that. Grandfather never drank beer. Well, very, very rarely. Grandmother liked Molson export. Her and my great-grandmother my great-grandmother always swore 2 beer a day and a bowl of salt and vinegar chips while they watched The Price is Right. And she lived to be 95, so way to go, Grandma. Okay guys, I'm climbing the hill looking for that gold ring. It's the last thing I do before lunch here, and I've got a 94 signal. So let's take a look. Don't know if you guys can see that, but all the nice little spring swamp flowers are starting to pop up there, and the sun beating down on the side hill. I could just lay down and have a nap. But I've got work to do. Very tough digging here. But there's that 94 signal. I'm betting it's probably a small piece of wire, but gotta dig it out. Well, that's not a ring, but at least we know. Well, there's the big haul, guys. So that one came from up the hill, looking for the gold ring, and the rest of these came out of the old garden. So, well guys, that's it for another day. I'm out of time, can't detect anymore, but I did manage to get a fire going, and nice cold beer and a hot dog, so great way to end the hunt. Till next time, get out when you can, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.